good, YouTube? It's your boy King Rob, and I am here with another banger. Today we are reacting to how Bruce Lee single-handedly wiped an entire dojo. Bro, when I first saw this, as a movie, bruh, I was hooked. Bruh, I was just hooked. Rest in peace to the legend himself, man. He died too young. But man, I wanted to be him so bad. It was no joke. I got in karate because of him. I got into kickboxing because of him. Bruh. But yo, before we get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Trying to get to 500 subs just so I can branch out and build my platform. But yo, let's get into this reaction.
And I'm looking at this and I'm like, bro, did he just walk down slowly and down smash? We back with another episode of Squad Wiping. Y'all know what it's about. If you stand on business, we covering you. We did Omni-Man last time, added him to the tier list, and we about to get to our next candidate. Bruce Lee. I used to watch these movies back with my pops when I was a kid, which is why I have become an insane individual that loves boxing a little too much. And this movie is the definition of squad wiping. Every single fight that Bruce Lee is in is a group fight. We gonna get into it right now. DJ, you know what time it is. So the scene starts. And we got the man, the myth, and the legend, Bruce Lee, pulling up to the dojo. And he's holding this sign. The sign translates to Sick Men of Asia. It's some old history stuff about Chinese people. I'ma just throw a little
I was forever trying to wonder what that sign was saying. I know it was disrespectful, but for the longest I was trying to understand, what did they put there? Like, what did they write? But y'all, the sick men of Asia is crazy. TLDR, this was during a time where we were in Chinese and Japanese people were in racial conflict, and the ops in this film, being Japanese, delivered the sign "Sick Men of Asia," a derogatory term for Chinese people, to Bruce Lee.
Description up on the screen because this is important. It will come up later, so I better get a "You're welcome, Zeph" in the comments. You learned something new today. So now that you know the history, the mentor starts laughing once he sees the sign, and then Bruce Lee's like, I'm gonna drop whoever put this sign up, and then I'm gonna drop the rest of y'all. And my dog right here immediately takes up the challenge. He pulls up with this yee ass haircut, and he really thinks he can 1v1 Bruce Lee. Who's gonna tell him? Even Bruce Lee's telling this man, you can bring your whole squad. You don't gotta do this to yourself. And he's like, it'll just take me to show ya. Dumb ass nigga. He tries to touch Bruce Lee and he gets hit with the whole ass up for even trying to touch the drip. Look at my dog, the black gi from head to toe. Y'all should know by now, if you are seeing anyone with an all black fit, just know they're the hardest nigga alive. Now this man tries to sneak Bruce Lee only to get elbowed in the jewels, and he's slowly realizing he's not built for this. Bruce Lee grabbing his face, pulling him to the side like, shh, get your whole ass on. And then once he gets launched, this man jumps up, and he jumps twice. Like, nah, I need you to jump back to your spot. I'm not trying to see that weak ass cut. My dog really got the Knuckles hairline. Oh, nah. He tries to pull up on Bruce Lee, but that don't work. All he can do is counter and deflect this man. He flips him over. You got my dog walking right into the lion's den, hitting the square off right in the jaw of all 50 of these students. He tries to strike, but Bruce Lee lays him out with a kick. And the moment I blink, he's already countering the next student. See, it's the floor. He makes the call. Red card. It's time to jump. They immediately get to jumping formation, and that's how I knew they studied the art of jumping. But all that studying don't mean nothing when you're up against someone with this amount of aura. All bro had to do is put his hands up, and they are all staring at him in awe. They try to jump at him, and just a change of a pose got him all flinching back. And he's hitting this right.
Bruh, as soon as he hit this pose, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Because it's always that one person. It's always that one. that hit some type of signature pose where they just do a certain amount of pose, and they're like, oh, that's when you know, oh, he finna cook, and he did.
Right here, I could have sworn he was gonna hit the bachata. Even though they jump in, they respect the faith of a fair fight. They at least let him get comfortable. Perhaps even too comfortable, because look how locked in my dog is looking. He about to eat these niggas. Oh, wait, that's not what I meant, eat for breakfast. He's standing there locked in, and these gotta be the two bravest kids I done ever seen. They are watching this man, and they still struck first. They charge right at him, and he gets slammed with a kick. And he's out here moving like Sanji, because he's giving roundhouse kicks to all these niggas. A perfect 8-piece combo, no Wendy's. Even the master had to take off his glasses. He's like, oh nah, he's cooking. And this is where they start jumping this man in. Objection! I know y'all ain't even see that. Rewind the clip real quick. This is when I realized they not only studied the art of jumping, but also the art of sneaking. Because peep this clean ass back door he tries to pull on Bruce Lee. Sneaking so good they finesse the cameraman. You gotta get the angles right. And this is where Bruce Lee really starts dicing these boys up. If he's not throwing a nigga to the trash, he's making him throw up yesterday's dinner. He straight up slaps this man right here for no reason, and then elbows my boy in the gut. And you got Bruce Lee hitting his signature emote, screaming just like this. He's screaming in the middle of a fight, not crazy, and he uses him as a stepping stone to slam this other nigga on some WWE shit. He starts tossing niggas again, still screaming. For what purpose? I thought I turned on Toonami or something, cause bro, what is this? Emoting this much in a fight is crazy, but who's gonna check that nigga? You? Yeah, that's all him, bro. You got it. But he was really pulling up brawling. He punched this nigga in the face.
Nah. Soon as he kicked 4 of them, I would have left the dojo. He got it. You got it. I ain't finna get my head kicked off. Nope, I'm good.
And this man wasn't even worthy of a punch. This man got backhand slapped. And I know this is Bruce Lee we're talking about, but nigga, it did not hurt this bad. I got African parents. I've been backhand slapped more than you could ever imagine. I guarantee you should not be rolling like this. Tee up! But rewind real quick and we're gonna see Bruce Lee hit the double flex. Got the double kill and got to show off the physique. Like, who are you posing for, little bro? There was no IG back then. Man was taking these flicks and sending it to his hoes through a Raven. Oh, nah. This man in the all gray fit really tries to come at Bruce Lee, and it's like, yeah, you're not him, buddy. You're a shade off. If you were in all black, you might have cooked. Because he gets cook checked only to get uppercutted and straight folded. Sleep. And at this point of the fight, Bruce Lee remembers that he actually can use his hands, because he throws him with a left, jabs this man with a right, and then gives yet another liver shot. And after that one, he was really feeling himself, because he saw the triangle circle above his head and hit him with the Spider-Man finisher. Dog landed flat on his ass. He didn't even deserve this. Now this is what you call a masterful squad wiping technique. Peep game. So as you could see, the entire crowd was starting to close in on him, to the point where he was fighting these two at the same time, and he decides to use them as coverage to make space for himself. This is a masterful technique. The reason why most squad wipes end is because people lack the spacing. Bad example, Concrete Smith. Blood let him get too close. Now look at him. Nigga pooped his pants! This is a masterful use of the spacing technique. Take notes. He continues to pack him up, and then he gets kicked to the corner. And whoever did this kick right here deserves all the props in the world. He is one of like 3 people in this entire movie that actually lands a hit on Bruce Lee. Like, that is such an achievement. And look at him posing! Oh! He the only cold nigga in this squad!
By doing that, he made it worse for the whole squad. He made it worse for the whole squad, because he proceeds to take out the nunchucks. He made it worse for the whole squad, and now they finna pay for it.
Bruce Lee started to get overwhelmed, and he unlocked a new item in his inventory. Nunchucks. And once I saw the nunchucks, I knew it was raps because it gave me flashbacks to TMNT 1. Michelangelo was cooking niggas with them nunchucks. Oh man, you know it's over. This is the most underrated weapon in the game. They all charge at him and he's not even playing no more. He starts cracking niggas' skulls like eggs. We get back to the long shot and Bruce Lee has already wiped out 2/3 of the group. He's out here checking his surroundings and he found a way to off all of them at once. He starts cracking more eggs out there like he's making an omelet, and just him shaking the nunchucks is able to get all of them off his body. They all charge at him only for him to slide cancel to the other side. And this is where he ends the battle. He starts going at their feet and they out here jumping like they just stepped on some Legos. And by using the nunchucks to immobilize them, he wipes out all of the dojo. The scene ends with everybody on the floor. While they on the floor, peep Knuckles weak ass in the corner. He think we don't see him. He's trying so hard to look menacing. Get your ass to a barber, please. Who let you outside with this diabolical shape up? And then this is where the master pulls up. And everyone sits down because they think he's gonna cook up. Bruce Lee's looking at him and he's like, it's just you? I don't even need these anymore. And discards it from his inventory and then posts up just like this. And the only man that I've ever seen fight with their arms crossed is Vegito. There was not 1 second in that entire 10-hour long ass fight that he actually broke a sweat. So I saw that and I knew it was over. He tries to strike only to get punted back, and then Bruce Lee hits him with a pump fake and he's actually bouncing back. And Bruce Lee is just playing with him at this point. Look at him bouncing around. This is nothing but a warm-up. Bruce Lee starts kicking this man and they start going at it a little bit, only for the mentor to toss him over. And Bruce Lee flips and lands just like he a young boy fan. Like, nah, don't your knees hurt? They get right back to boxing and the mentor actually gets Bruce Lee down, only for Bruce Lee to trip him right after. And I'm like, oh nah! Big nigga down! But once he recovers, he gets hit with a flying squirrel. And my dog's actually smoothing, okay? Only for Bruce Lee to punch him in the gut. And if you fought a big man, you know the gut is the weakness. Because after this, he couldn't even keep up anymore. And to show this, we got switched to the first person angle of Bruce Lee just hammering him with kicks. The mentor tries to do a kick of his own, but
this nigga is trash.
and then Bruce Lee realizes that this is a all-you-can-eat buffet of combos. And for the next 30 seconds, that's all he does. He finally gets him to the floor and then he puts the drip back on. And if you remember the history that I told you about the sign, he ends the scene by telling the 2 top students to eat the sign, saying this time y'all eating paper, next time it's gonna be glass. And then he leaves. And that ends Exhibit A. I told you this entire movie is just the definition of squad wiping. Now look at Exhibit B. So we get to the second squad wipe of the movie and he spins the block on the dojo again. He put his mentor in a spliff, so he had to get his get back. But this time it's not the whole dojo. They left just the Akatsuki. And look at them. They actually took the advice of the darker clothes. So I'm gonna give them the utensils. Let's see if they cook. All Bruce Lee wants here is to avenge his teacher. He literally tells them to get out. And none of them moving. He says get out again. And none of them.
Bruh, if I saw what he did to the squad in Exhibit A, bruh, I'm skedaddling. I am leaving as soon as possible. Cause what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the Exhibit A, he was fighting, I don't know, like 15. Nah. Nah. I'm leaving.
Move. And Bruce Lee really started looking like an elementary school teacher where they be like, I'll wait, when nobody stops talking because nigga, we do not care. And that's exactly how they feel. Look at him. Bruce Lee says get out for a 3rd time. At this point, it's getting kind of embarrassing. His words hold absolutely no weight. And Bruce Lee's like, damn, get out really don't sound that threatening. Let me try this one. Scram! I can't even dub over it to make it sound cool. When he says it in the movie, that shit hard as hell. Now, I would commentate over this part, but the sound effects are so hard, I'm just let it play. And then we get this man menacingly walk into the middle of the dojo and then kick this man in the guts. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, bro, did he just walk down slowly and down smash? He's out here doing them in the worst way possible. Literally pokes this man's eyes out, steps on this man's head, and then kicks my boy so hard he literally got constipated. That's tough. The master comes out and he sees one of his students literally getting his wrist broken. I know he was screaming for all types of aid, but I'm sorry you got this sorry ass of a mentor, because he tries to charge at Bruce Lee, and look at this pose, man. I don't even know why this is a sensei, bro. This nigga is trash. Don't believe me? I bet. Watch this. Because tell me why bro got hit with the pump fake again. Look at him. Clearly, even he realized he cannot box with his hands, and he decides to whip out the blade. And that had to be the worst decision he could have ever chose. Because even with the blade, this man still got Master Ultra Instinct on lock. And the way he finishes him off is crazy. Because Lee kicks the hilt of the sword, hits bro with an anime neck chop, and then he's like, shh. Only for the sword to come back down and slice this man through the chest. And he thrashes him in the face to finish him off. And let me remind y'all, the movie's not over. So he pulls up to the house of the main op he's going for. And look at this. I'm telling you, they never put this man in a 1v1 fight. Bruce Lee's doing these niggas vile, per usual. And this man actually gets a solid hit off him, only to get hit with the light work. No reaction. Knees him right in the gut. Main ops hear all the noise and pull up to see what's going on. They're just watching Bruce Lee cook as he proceeds to hit this nigga with the 4-for-4 combo. This man charges at Bruce Lee only to get hit with the full power punch straight to the nuts. No, he could never smash ever again after this. It was so powerful, they replayed that whole 3 times. And then we get this dude pulling up talking about some fancy seeing you here. He's out here holding them suspenders for dear life too. I know he think he looks so cold with that shit on. Fake ass Mario brother. You're not that guy. They get to boxing and they actually going hit for hit. They hit this Dragon Ball standoff and I swear they were staring at each other for 3 minutes straight. Kids literally grew up and graduated college and they was still staring. The more time passed, the zestier it got. Why is Bruce Lee hitting this pose and he's talking about some, come here, Pookie? Even his opponent was disgusted because he started going crazy and lands 3 straight lobs on Bruce Lee. He kicks him to the floor and he even starts striking him while he's down. But the op gets back up. And one thing about Bruce Lee, you give him the ball even one time, he's going all the way home with it. Because he started hitting him with the craziest combo known to man. It had this man falling.
Oh my God. Bruh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is true or not, but the fact they said, I don't know if it's true, maybe a rumor, but they said Bruce was so fast in some parts of the movie, in I don't know what movie, like dude was so fast they had to slow down the camera because he was moving that quickly. He got hit with the meanest of combos. Like, oh my gosh. Yo. A legend for a reason. A legend for a reason.
Dreaming, hitting the stands, and even he realized he was cooked. Look at him. This is the face of defeat. They still going crazy, going hit for hit, dealing the craziest blows to each other. All the boxing Bruce Lee was doing, his special gauge charged up, and the op made a rookie mistake. He actually let Bruce Lee charge up his special move. I'm like, I don't even know why you let him go ahead and do that, but I'm gonna get the grave ready for you, bro. Bruce Lee starts hitting this. I don't even know what to call it. We just gonna let it be. It look hard. Bruce Lee starts cooking him. Lands a straight kick to his face, had him bobbing like a bobblehead. And at this point, the op couldn't even keep up anymore. Bruce Lee was dead ass moonwalking on this nigga at this point. He ends the fight with one solid kick to the cranium. And while bro was falling over, he grabbed his head. Talking about something, where you going? Strikes his neck and he goes straight to the floor. That fight was so crazy, the mentor was fearing his life. Bruce Lee follows him in there only to realize this man pulled out the blade. Even in this confined environment, he's still moving like a Weave Nation prospect. using the environment to get the advantage. Like, this is high level boxing. Bruce Lee gets pushed into a corner and then he pulls out his trap card, the nunchucks. And once I saw this, I put my hands up and I knew it was a wrap. Because if the first use of the nunchucks ain't get you already, all this is gonna show you is that if you put it in the right man's hands, it is literally a sledgehammer. Like, look at how this man is moving. I would have been on my hands and knees already. And once the top op loses his sword, Bruce Lee discards the nunchucks. It's only hands now. Bruce Lee starts it off with the 1-2 bop combo. Hits a left straight to his face and then whips him with the back. Mentor actually gets a hit in to back him up, but he jumps in the air. Bruce Lee hits him with the flying kick straight to the neck. The top op flies out the building. And this is where we hear Bruce Lee hit the most bone-chilling battle cry. And not only is that how you spin back for your mans, that is how you complete a squad wipe. This was a masterclass, nothing short of perfection. Even his death scene in this movie is a squad wipe. It doesn't get better than this. And now we're going for the next character. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna do Madara, but so many people have covered this character, I don't know if I want to do it just yet. Let me know if y'all still want it, but for now, I'm picking this guy right here. It's about to be a banger.
Wake up. Oh, man. Bruce Lee. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to watch the old films again, because such good stuff, man. Yo, hope you like my reaction. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Stay blessed and be great.